Phonetics in Spanish can be pretty consistent, especially compared to all the other Romance languages. Let's start with the vowels. A, E, I, O, U. They don't deviate no matter what you put before or after it. But there are some letters in the Spanish alphabet that are different than the English alphabet, such as the double L or the ella. In most countries, it makes a y sound, like a Y, como te llamas. But in other countries, such as Argentina or Uruguay, it'd be como te llamas or llamas, because they use the voceo. And then in parts of Colombia, it can be como te llamas. But that is a letter that of the alphabet that doesn't exist in English, just like the ñ, the N with the little squiggly mark on top of it, such as español, España. So it makes a ñ sound. And then you have two other letters that are different. They're the same letters in the English language, but completely with a pronunciation that's completely different, such as an H, hola, silent, or a J, Juan, H sound. But then there are two letters that exist in both the Spanish language and the English language that can be different depending on what vowels are after them. The letter C and the letter G. So let's start with C. Una copa, a drink. So a C before an A, O, or U makes a K sound. Okay. Por ejemplo, una copa, a drink. Catalan, the language of Catalunya. And coro, that's a C-O, etc. So a C before an A, O, or U makes a K sound. But before an E or an I, it makes an S sound. 16, por ejemplo. Okay. Reconocer, CER and CIR verbs do this. Reconocer, conducir. It makes an S sound. And that's why in certain tenses and for any verb that ends in CER, CIR in the yo form, you add a Z because it's to protect that sound. Now, the same exact thing happens to G, but just different pronunciations. A G before an A, O, or U makes a G sound. So, un gato, a cat. Yoga, same as in English. Guru. It makes the G sound, just like the C maintains the K sound. But before an E or an I, it makes a H sound. So for example, Ángel. Okay, Gijón, city in Spain. So Ángel, angel. Gijón. And there you have it. Those are some pronunciation tricks with the Spanish language. The vowels stay the same. The letters are very similar in both languages, with the exception of the C before an E or an I makes a S sound. A, O, U makes a K sound. The G makes a G sound in front of any vowel that any word that has an O, A, or U after it, but it makes a H sound with an E or an I. Everything else works the same except for the silent H in hola or any other word with an H in Spanish. You have the ñ, the ella, but again, those are the rules when we talk about pronunciation in Spanish. So if you have any questions, throw them in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to MakingSpanishSimple.com, subscribe today.